raised a question on the challenges that the ministry may be facing that could affect the performance of the ministry. And that is why, Honorable Speaker, it would be useful as we do this interaction for me to set the scene of where the sporting arena generally looks like. And I want to confirm here that, number one, we have had limitations with budget allocation, and it will be recalled, for instance, that among the ministries that traditionally suffer budget cuts and limited funding is this particular ministry. We have the sports fund, yes, but traditionally, Honorable Speaker, this fund supports so many other things, This fund has supported healthcare, it has supported the Ministry of Education, it has supported school feeding programs, it has supported equipment acquisition in hospitals. And so, in terms of ask, one of the things that we'll be requesting this House to do is to ring-fence this fund and make it strictly a fund for sports and the arts. As it stands today, that fund now supports so many other things, which crowds out support for sports and the creatives and the arts. But I want this Honourable House to note that among the biggest challenges facing this ministry is the ecosystem of federations. And I invite this House to acknowledge that the running of sports is not the exclusive domain of government. In fact, it's a partnership between government and federations. The issue of kitting, for instance, every federation normally makes arrangements for kitting. They present budgets to government, then government provides resources to the federation. We have a serious governance challenge with a lot of our federations. When we come to the issue of aquatics, that issue will come out a lot more clearly. But we have a serious issue. And one of the things that I invite this House to do is to support the ministry fully in cleaning up the mess in federations, making sure that federations are run accountably, making sure that federations hold elections on time. We have a situation where some federations are run by live officials. Those are issues that the ministry is dealing with. Some of them require legislative action, and we have already started the process of reviewing the Sports Act, a matter on which we shall be engaging this House on. And so those are some of the issues, Honourable Speaker, that we will require support from the. On the question by Honourable Otieno Kajwang, Honourable Speaker, let me confirm that
is TJ Kajwang.
TJ Kajwang, yes.
Kajwang is the late.
Yes, my apologies. I served with the Honourable late Kajwang, and I thank you for the correction. Number one, Honourable Speaker, this team was not a team of children, just to confirm that it was a team actually of senior players, aged generally between the age of 20 and 35. That was the general age of the team, just to clarify that on record. Number two, Honourable Kajwang, I can confirm to this House that certainly I'm the least travelled cabinet secretary in terms of travelling. When you talk about travelling to destinations, I saw some report indicating that I'm supposed to be in Budapest with the World Athletics team. I can confirm to this House that because of austerity measures of spending within the ministry, I have actually not had the honor or the privilege to accompany our teams traveling out of the country. We choose instead to send technical officers, like for this particular team, we sent the CEO of the Academy of Sports and the Director of Sports. The team in Budapest right now has a technical officer who is the Director of Sports accompanying the Principal Secretary, Engineer Peter Tum. And so it is not true at all that I go gallivanting around the globe, Honourable Speaker. I actually travel very sparingly. I want that to go on record. Honourable Speaker, Honourable Wanjiku Muia, raised a number of questions, one on the spending on accommodation. And I want to confirm that the spending on accommodation, which I indicated here, and it is even in our